Dubai is one of those cities that's just always pushing the envelope, a perfect mix of deep-rooted culture and mind-blowing innovation. But if you're visiting, that creates a pretty tough choice. Where do you go to experience the real future? Okay, let's get into it.
All right, picture this. You're in Dubai, but you've only got a day or two, and you keep hearing about these two incredible attractions. One is this trippy digital dreamscape, and the other is a literal journey to the year 2071. So which one do you pick? Well, that's exactly what we're here to figure out.
So first up in our head-to-head is Aya Universe. And I want you to forget everything you think you know about theme parks. This is a totally different beast. It's all about immersive, artistic adventure.
So this place is tucked inside the Waha City Mall. And honestly, it's like an interactive art installation that you can just walk right into. We're not talking about roller coasters or rides here. We're talking about stepping into a whole other reality that's built entirely out of light and sound.
And this is really what it's all about. You wander through 12 completely unique zones. One minute you're in a glowing, avatar-like garden, the next you feel like you're floating through a distant galaxy. And the cool part is, the whole place reacts to you. There are motion-sensitive displays, crazy light projections. It's just super playful and, let's be honest, ridiculously photogenic. It's a blast for pretty much anyone.
So how long do you need for all this? Well, that's a key thing for planning. Most people spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours inside. It's this really concentrated burst of digital magic, which makes it pretty easy to slot into a packed day.
All right, let's pivot to our second destination. And this one, well, you literally can't miss it on Sheikh Zayed Road. The Museum of the Future isn't just a stunning building, it's a statement.
Now, this is not your typical museum. Seriously, it's not about looking at dusty old artifacts. The entire point is to propel you forward in time, to the year 2071, to be exact. It's designed to be a hub for new ideas, a place to explore what's next for humanity, from space travel to personal wellness. The building itself is a giant symbol of that mission.
And you see that gorgeous Arabic calligraphy all over the outside? That's not just for looks. It's actually part of a poem written by the ruler of Dubai. This quote is one of 3, and it pretty much sums up the whole philosophy. This isn't a place to just passively look at the future. It's a place to start building it.
So, what's a trip to 2071 actually like? Well, your visit is structured like a story that unfolds over 5 main floors. You start by launching into space to the OSS Hope space station. From there, you come back to Earth and visit the Heal Institute, where you see a digitally restored Amazon rainforest. Then, you unplug at Waha, a space for sensory wellness, before checking out near-future tech in Tomorrow Today. Oh, and they've got a whole floor for kids too, called Future Heroes.
Yeah, with all that to see, you're definitely going to want a bit more time here. Most visits take around 2 to 3 hours to really soak it all in.
Now here's a detail I find really fascinating. The museum's creative director doesn't like to use the word immersive because it's so overused, right? He prefers the term expansive. The goal isn't just to surround you with cool visuals, it's to actually expand your mind, to make you walk out of there with a totally new perspective on what's possible.
Okay, so you've got the rundown on both. One is a wild digital playground. The other is this deep, philosophical journey into what's next. So, let's put them side by side to make this decision a whole lot easier for you.
If you boil it all down, this is the main difference right here. It really comes down to what you're in the mood for. Are you looking for pure artistic wonder and digital fun? That's Aya Universe, hands down. Or are you hoping to find some inspiration, get your brain buzzing, and really think about science and where we're all headed? Then that's the Museum of the Future.
This chart breaks it down perfectly. You've got Aya Universe in the Waha City Mall and the Museum of the Future as a standalone icon on Sheikh Zayed Road. Aya is all about that playful, colorful, interactive vibe. It's shorter and amazing for anyone who loves art or wants some killer photos. The museum is more educational, futuristic, and inspiring. It's a bit longer and perfect for anyone who geeks out on tech and big ideas.
So knowing all that, how do you actually fit these into your trip? What's the best way to do it? Let's talk strategy.
Look, it really depends on the kind of trip you want to have. If you want to ease in with something fun and lighthearted, start with Aya Universe. If you want to kick things off with something a little more profound, hit the museum first. But honestly, the power move is to do both in one day. You tackle the big, inspiring ideas at the museum in the morning, and then you go unwind with the beautiful, dazzling art of Aya in the evening. It's a perfect combo.
And before you run off to plan, just a couple of essential tips. And listen up, because the first one is the most important. Book your tickets way in advance. I'm not kidding. Both of these places sell out super fast. It's also good to know that both are wheelchair-friendly. And here's a cool final fact. The Museum of the Future doesn't just talk about a sustainable future, it walks the walk. The building itself has achieved LEED Platinum status, which is a top-tier rating for green buildings.
So, I want to leave you with this question that the Museum of the Future basically forces you to ask. It kind of challenges the very idea of what a museum should be. It suggests that maybe their job isn't just to be a quiet place for artifacts, but a loud and dynamic stage for ideas. A place that inspires us and helps us start building the very future it's showing us. So, what do you think that future should look like?